Alrighty, welcome back. Got quads today. Should be a good day. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm a little bit tired because I did cardio this morning. Kind of like what I was saying yesterday. I upped the amount of time that I'm doing it for, just to try and smash that out a bit more frequently. So I think the goal at the moment is to do Tuesday to Thursday, do an hour in the morning, and then Monday and Friday do maybe like half an hour max after the gym. So I'll be on my back and forearm days and my random kind of quad day. So yeah, I did it this morning. Felt fine. I haven't done it in a while, so kind of my body was a bit like, what the fuck's going on? But it was fine after a while. Just kept playing, YouTube videos and stuff. So, the time went by reasonably quickly. But that extra 15 minutes that I'm doing now is definitely, I feel, made a difference. Just that extra push. It was really good. Then ate well today. Had my meals a bit later than I was expecting, so I didn't have breakfast when I was meant to have. I had about 3 hours later than I should have, but that's alright. So my breakfast and my lunch were probably an hour and a half apart. So it's probably not the best of timings, but it is what it is. Doesn't matter. I'm feeling pretty well fueled for quads. But only issues, I am constrained on time a little bit, so do need to try and smash it out as efficiently as possible. But with the amount of exercise I got, that should be fine. But I do need to kind of just do a bit of a, keep my head down and just smash it out type of session. That's alright. In good news though, all my Gymshark stuff arrived, so that's half of the new gym order. So this is all. So what I'm wearing today, the top and the shorts are all from Gymshark. So I got a bunch more Gymshark shirts. I got another order coming in. Not a Gymshark order, but basically just like a huge amount of just oversized t-shirts, a few jumpers, stuff like that. All stuff that I'd use for the gym. So that's all coming. Definitely trying to evolve my gym wardrobe a little bit, and trackies as well. It's only kind of sweatpants or trackies I've got. They're all kind of pajama ones, so they're not really suited for the gym. But in the order I've just placed, it's got everything that I need, so should be fine. So that's exciting news. Other than that, everything else is good. I'm interested to see how hack squats go today. So it went well last week. I think I kind of figured out the form that I, am aiming for as such. So hopefully I can get the same spot and hopefully no pain through my knees or ankles. That would be kind of the baseline goal, I guess you could say. At the bare minimum, I don't want pain in those areas, because the areas that shouldn't experience pain when doing this movement, if they do, then it's concerning, which is what it was last time. And then that's when I just adjusted my form, and then everything was resolved. So that's kind of that's what I'm aiming for. Make sure form's intact, and then everything else will follow through. So that should be good. Today should be fun. Today should be good. So just going to smash it out. There's not much else really I want to add. It's just getting back into the swing of things, and just really smash out the gym. Get big, get strong, eat plenty. That's all you can ask for. So I'll leave it here, and hopefully I can chat to you during the session, but if not, I'll catch you when we're on our way back. But for now, I will catch you
time they came to me was like bad. But like, I know I try hard. It's hard though.
It's tempting not to, to get more. Surprise, you're here. What are you hitting?
Yeah, this is my last one. Alrighty, let me tell you, gentlemen and gentlemen, that was fucking a beautiful leg day. That was one of the better leg days I've had in a very long time. Starting on single leg just felt so smooth, like my legs were just ready to go, like everything was just, pumped and just ready to smash out some legs. That also might be because of the amount of food that I had not too long ago, so it could have played into account. But yeah, single leg just felt so good, and then hopping on hack squat really pushed myself, so that way, like my two kind of warm-up-ish sets. I mean, the plan that I had in mind was essentially just do like a single warm-up set and then 3 working, but instead it went warm-up, half working, where I was like, yeah, this is moving really well, I want to push myself here, and then I did 2 working, which went splendid, for a good 8 reps, and it wasn't it was probably near to failure, probably was like RPE 8 or 9, like I probably still could have like pushed to 10 for failure on both of those sets, had I, granted that I had someone spotting me, I reckon I could probably have done it, but I was comfortable with the amount that I got. Like, I do want it to be like a good push for 8 to 10, rather than kind of like the ones before it, like the semi-working set. That one I got to 10 and I was kind of like, oh, it's, it was a little push, but it wasn't like, this was nearing all that I could do. So it was nice to be able to just really, really push myself even more. So probably in the coming weeks, I'll try and push that exercise up and up and up, to hopefully a really nice solid weight. And And the good thing is because I'm focusing on control as well, there's no like risk on my knees as such. Really trying to control the eccentric down, not like going. I've nearly worked out like the depth I need to do where I'm pretty much like that close off hitting the bottom. Sometimes I do hit it, but I don't want to hit it because that's using kind of like the bounce momentum, and that's what can kind of put shock and pressure through my knees. Whereas if I can control the weight all the way down and then on my own bring it back up, it's constant tension in my quads all the way through the movement, and that's what I want. So, sometimes I hit the bottom and that's okay, but ideally when the weight starts going up, that doesn't happen. But if it does, then just got to work around it, and that's when in my mind I'll go, okay, I'll call the reps slightly earlier, because what I'm trying to aim for is as much depth as possible whilst keeping my knees, sorry, not my knees, my heels planted. I did have a look and I saw that they did come up ever so slightly, but I think that was more or less the shoe than my actual physical heel in the shoe itself. Because I don't know if you can imagine, like all the pressure's kind of going down and forward a bit on like the pad, on like the the fucking platform, I guess. So you can imagine like my toes are like pushed all the way forward in my shoe. So there's going to be like a slight give on the heel. So for me, my heel was on the platform all the way through all the movements. But on the camera, it looks like my heel slightly comes up. But that's just camera trickery, I guess. But that's a behind the scenes thing for you. Leg press went well. Went pretty much nearly straight to the full stack right away and didn't have too many breaks in between. So it's a good sign that I can now move comfortably onto the plate leg press. It's going to be a bit difficult because I haven't done it in a while, and I was doing it as a working exercise. I kind of got to flesh out what my jump is, because before, like, it'd take me maybe 3 to 4 sets to get up to a working weight, whereas I don't want that for this. I essentially just want to be able to jump to like 80% of like a working weight, and then on the second to third and at a push 4th set, it's all working, similar to like what I did today. So like I'll have one that's like in between and then go straight up. So that's the only kind of issue, I guess, is that I don't know where that is. But we'll test it. Same with any exercise. It's just more like in my mind, I'm like, I've got limited weeks to try this, and I don't want to take unnecessary time. But it's all worth it. It's like I don't have a deadline like a comp or anything. It's just more like a deadline of when I want to change the program. So it should be fine. But yeah, that's the only change from next week. Probably up the weight a little bit on the paused leg extensions, but they went really well. Pretty much took the first one nearly to failure, to the second one to failure, basically squeezed as hard as I could on the last set, and then on the last rep, and then on the last set, as you can see, it went from pause just to trying to get the weight up, and that was good. That's what I want. Even though I was interrupted when I was doing my Sissy Squats, that's fine. Still got them done, so I'm happy. Yeah, today went really well, better than expected. Just pleased with the hack squats because there's no pain, good pump, and yeah, just insane pump through like the top to middle part of my quad. So that was really nice. I think hack squats we'll see what they do for growth, because feeling wise it's at the moment pretty semi-goated as an exercise, but at the end of the day an exercise can feel good, but it's also, I'm more focused on what it's going to do growth wise. So I can't always just pick exercises that feel good but they don't necessarily do anything for me. Now they'll always do something for you, but it's whether or not that's the most efficient or optimal way to do it. But also if there's better exercises all around that can, do it a bit more efficiently, because at the end of the day, I've swapped out barbell squats for hack squats. So in my mind, at a very basic level, the hack squats growth-wise need to start outperforming, regular squats. And then that, for me, will then solidify whether or not that either stays semi-permanently, or that's an exercise I can come back to, essentially. That's literally the only equation I'm looking at, and so far, I'm leaning towards that most likely as it's going to cause very good growth. But, we'll wait and see, because time will always tell. And, got 7 weeks, so, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I'm just blabbering on. But anyway, thanks for watching. I didn't end up doing a chat. I was just pretty head focused today. So, not much chatting, but tomorrow maybe, because I've got chest and shoulders, so it might be a bit of a quicker session, so I might be able to have a bit more of a chat, but we'll just see. Still need to build the confidence up. Anyway, I'll leave it here. Thanks for watching if you made it this far, and come along with the journey. So I'll leave it here, and we got chest and shoulders tomorrow, so we'll smash that out and hopefully end the week on a good note, because I'm not sure about Friday at the moment, but anyway, that will become apparent in the future. So I'll leave it here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.